The biggest thing is just saying yes to the Lord and saying, Lord, keep me hungry, humble, and teachable. Initially, when I came to Saskatoon here for residency, I was living in my own condo. I was living on the east side and all by myself. And I knew that the Lord had called me to two things during this 5-year residency. One, pursue the knowledge of Lord, and two, excel in anesthesia. During my residency, the Lord had really taken me from living all by myself in my tiny little condo on the east side of Saskatoon, which is the nice little suburby side where everyone's safe and everything's clean, and he essentially called me over to the west side of Saskatoon, which is a little bit more of a rougher side, where for people who aren't from Saskatoon, it's kind of just where more of the gang activity is and everything there. But the Lord had just developed so much in my heart in the midst of living in community with 4 other Christian guys. None of them were actually in university. None of them were in medicine or nursing or anything like that. And it felt like the Lord was doing this thing called parallel processing, where I was learning all of this medicine information at the hospital, and yet the Lord was cultivating my heart and growing things in my heart between all these amazing Christian guys in this community. And so anyways, I would tell people, be intentional in living in community, especially while you're single. It's a little bit harder when you have a family and you have kids and stuff like that. But while you're single, there's just so much that you can learn from one another, and just that the Lord uses your brothers and sisters in teaching you about yourself, or as they learn something, you also get the byproduct of learning that information. And so it was an amazing process, and I feel like that learning and that preparation was just as important as everything that I was going in through in medicine, just for preparing me where I am right now. And there's a few things that I felt like the Lord actually highlighted there. One was this whole thing of expectations, or I deserve or I expect certain things. Me being a physician, I put in a ton of time in learning, training, studying, and things like that. But I have some friends who are doing missional work with YWAM. They've put in just as much time and training and effort, but it's under the radar and they get paid peanuts compared to me. So I would just, caution any young people when you're looking into a profession or looking into a career. It's like this whole missional living, the Lord wants it all. The Lord wants your money, the Lord wants your time. And so I feel like for myself, it's like my money's not really my own. It's like, Lord, how am I supposed to use this money? How am I, just as he's directing me to use my time as a physician, personally, there's just been a lot of checks from the Lord to be like, Roman, are you sure you really want to buy that? Are you sure? Or I don't want you to buy that, or you might think you deserve a new car or a big house or all these things, but realistically, you actually don't need those things. You might want them, but I have something better or more important for my kingdom, and you can use your time and your resources to help build my kingdom in this way.